I'm Delmar. Growing up was simple, but it was hard. Dad always yelling at me, working me like a dog. Also bringing home 2 different women every other night. I knew things had to change for the better, eventually. Day in and day out, I worked with my pa. Rarely ever left home. Started to steal some of his cigarettes. My dog Cal was a good boy. All it took was one slip up, he caught me smoking. My pa had a hair-trigger temper. He beat the mess out of me. I ran to the barn and Pa followed. He grabbed me. I ran to the toolbox and grabbed his knife. Is this it? I asked myself.
That's it, you're getting it.
I sliced his chest and ran away. As I ran away, I heard screams. Oh no. I couldn't have hurt him that bad, could I? I did. He lay there screaming and whining. I decided to book it for a town I never really seen because, well, Pa never took me. The moon guided my steps, and I encountered an old prospector.
You ain't looking for gold here, is you? Because, I call it. Okay, here's a lucky bucket. This is gold. All right, let's see what you got for me.
At this point, I was about maybe 17. I was a bold fella. I stole his horse, anywho, and headed into town. I took my father's gun and knew I was protected. Snagged a meal at the saloon as well. I knew I needed money, so I decided to, well...
Fine, here you go!
robbed a middle-aged man. Lucky for me, he had around $50 on him. I headed back into town and bought a room, then hopped on a train. I arrived in a place called Saint Denis, or Saint Denis, however you say it. I got up to no good, robbed folk, killed folk, even stabbed some folk. Made money, sure, but I decided to get a job at the cotton factory. I met the boss, kind of a prick. What followed after working at the factory was nothing short of a, I don't even know what, overworking, underpaid nightmare, I guess. And there I was, only 21 years old and looked around 35. Full beard and a stomach full of regret. I decided to just head home for the day. I get home and, well, my wife, she was, how do I put it? She probably sold herself for money. We were dirt poor. Dirt poor. I was fed up completely. However, I was a bit naive at the time. I found out old Jim Dilson was fooling around with my wife. I told Sherry to pack her things, and I had a word with old JM.
yourself now?
Then I went to the saloon to drink my sorrows away. Who knew that my wife was a cheater? So much for those wedding vows, huh? Arriving at the saloon, I met a guy who called himself Danny. He said in a raspy voice, "You look like you could be useful." I said, "Yeah. I just knocked out a dumb idiot who slept with my wife." He said, "Follow me, man. I got a crew you might like." I said, "Okay." One thing led to another, and we robbed trains, stuck up folk, fought rival gangs, all the full 9 yards. Those were bittersweet times. Making money, sort of, until the fight at Thieves' Landing. The gang was bigger than ever. The Daniels gang was tremendously large and in charge. We got into formation and stormed up to our rivals and let them have it. Boom, shot here, shot there. There was nobody left. Just me fighting these boys. Until I guess Jack woke up from getting knocked up. I meant knocked out. Sorry. Jack said, "We have gots to get out of here's." He had a speech impediment. I hopped on a boat and we headed to Mexico. This was it. Jack got shot dead. I fended off them boys and was shot in the face and fell to the ground. Oh, that's Delmar for you. That's Delmar.